Hello YouTube, it's Ryan here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we're going to be doing another comic book by the issue review. Today we're going to be looking at another Frazetta-Verse comic book, and that would be issue number 1 of Tales of Science Fantasy, which is a new quarterly series that has a specific story based on a specific painting by Frank Frazetta, and it doesn't seem to be connected to anything else, but it kind of exists in the same realm of things. And it's pretty interesting. This one is called Alien Crucifixion, of course. That's what you see here. And this is color B, I think. It's written by Denton J. Tipton. It's drawn by Miguel Angel Ruiz. And the colors are by John Bersham. And the letters are by Jacob Baskel. So it is slightly different looking from the rest of the Frank Frazetta-Verse stuff. And I think that's just going to be par for the course for this specific set of issues. Yeah, moving on. Basically, it deals with this very short story about the last days of this fascist-esque regime on this alien world, right? And it starts with this gladiatorial match, which is supposed to be some sort of ancestral system in which the people can challenge their leader. And it's being used as a way to kind of population control and kind of like control the way people feel, right? If you give them an outlet for their dislike of the government, they will focus on that instead of actually trying to overthrow this government, right? That's basically what the character outlines. Then we meet the main character, who happens to be one of the guys in that gladiatorial match, and we see him with this woman who is his wife or his consort or something like that. And they don't have a very good relationship, but they do still have this kind of like, adult scene with each other. Then we move on to another scene where we see these warriors, this kind of like elite guard, kind of planning this attack on the Deuce, on the king, the Duke, basically. And the Deuce knows that something is going on, but he doesn't know what exactly is going to happen. So he takes his wife with him and he goes, and then they get caught up by the people that are doing this coup. And there's this kind of battle/escape scene where they're kind of going off a train. And the Deuce basically was going to escape and managed to move on and exist somewhere else. But for some reason, he decided to stop and actually ended up using the time that he had to fight his wife and try to kill her, and I think he actually did kill her. I don't remember exactly. Instead of continuing to run, and so the people that were doing the coup caught up to him. Then they captured him, and then the story quickly moves on to him being in this crucifix, right, like this. And then we also get a scene of the Mothman, which is an upcoming issue for another Frank Frazetta-Verse comic book that's coming out here soon. So I think that was mostly just cross-promotional. I don't think that's going to tie into anything else. And then we learn that the next issue is Requiem for a Shark, which is this painting of a woman and a shark, and they're kind of swimming in this area. And I'm curious to see what that's going to be about. I guess it's going to be some sort of like ocean adventure type thing, and it'll be pretty interesting to see. How do I feel about this specific issue, though? First of all, I thought the place and the setting was really cool and interesting. I really enjoyed the artwork. And it kind of reminded me a little bit of John Carter of Mars. Like these alien people were basically Tarks, right? But they weren't green-skinned, and they didn't have tusks. But the same idea. The world building was also very like Western-looking, even though the people all had these kind of like classical, like, military uniforms, like, like Nazis or like Franco people and stuff like that, and like Mussolini and stuff, like, very radical regimes. And it was interesting, but the storytelling was a bit unclear to me. It didn't really feel like it flowed from one scene to the next, and the storytelling was a bit jaded. It didn't really flow correctly, and this lack of flow actually made it kind of difficult to read. And so, even though I think that the setting and the characters are interesting, the storytelling is very weak, in my opinion. So this could have been like a 5 out of 5 comic book issue, but because the story is weak, and that is a major component, I would say that the issue is more like a 3 out of 5 for me. I will continue to collect this anthology because I don't really see myself not enjoying them. I just think that the enjoyment is going to vary a lot depending on who writes the story, right? So that's more or less what I think about this issue. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have read it, let me know down below what did you guys think about it. And thank you guys very much for watching the video. See you guys later.